Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your May reading, your May angel reading. I looked at your cards and I'm like, are we really doing this? Are we really doing this today? Um, okay. In April, we have the High Priestess, okay? The Angel of Power, the Intuition card. You were following your intuition, okay? Now, for May, there's going to be a court case or some sort of hearing coming up with the Justice card, some sort of legal matter. It could be a marriage, it could be a divorce. I don't know what's happening, okay? But in June, we have Six of Pentacles. You're being very generous. You're being very giving to somebody. And your attitude is the Emperor, Angel of Wisdom. You've got all your ducks in a row this month. Everything is organized the way it should be. You could be making to-do lists, having a planner. But what's influencing you is the Four of Cups, indifference, apathy. You're at a point where you just don't care anymore. It's like you're running on autopilot in May, okay? And the obstacle for you is that you have feelings for somebody, angels of commitment. You have feelings for somebody, okay? But the outcome is in May, instead of admitting your feelings, you're going to isolate yourself. Five of Pentacles. What you don't see coming is the Death card, Angel of Transformation. Now, this could be change. It could be somebody in your family passing away. A lot of people say the Death card isn't literal. For me in my life, I found that sometimes it was. A lot of people kept pulling the Death card for one of my family members and they passed. But I don't think you're going to pass. I just think it could be that you're changing, or that you may have a relative that's going to pass in May. But you're past the High Priestess, the Angel card, Angel of Power. I value my intuition and trust the messages I receive. This was in April. So you may feel called to spiritual service or find a way to develop your psychic ability. A mentor may guide you on the right path. Equally, you may become a mentor to others. The High Priestess rules the inner world, so you may need to withdraw just now. So it's another card about withdrawing. In April, you were withdrawing, being by yourself. You needed to pay attention to your intuition and the messages in your dreams. An additional meaning of the card is secrets and discretion. Maybe you had a secret or somebody else had a secret. It says to keep your own counsel and nurture your inner life through meditation, journaling, and spiritual discovery. So basically, take your own advice in April. Now, with this Justice card, you could be getting married or divorced in May. You could be going through some sort of court proceeding, some sort of hearing. It says, I have a balanced outlook and treat others fairly. Maybe you're very concerned about fairness in May. You want to treat everyone fairly and equally. But if you deserve justice, you will have it. If you don't, you may be called to account for your actions. So if you did something wrong in the past, you may be called to account for it in May. Equally, the card may show that someone close to you is guilty of hypocrisy or has tried to discredit or mislead you. And if so, that person will be exposed. It also indicates that you should give fair attention to your work-life balance. So it could be in May you're trying to balance your work and your life. So fairness and truth are important to you now. Seek the answers you need and accept the facts. Okay, so if there's something you want to know, this month is a good time to investigate it. Now for June, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is you being very charitable in June. You're being very giving, very charitable. Support, reflection, karma, memories. I'm reading the wrong card. I'm reading the Six of Cups. I was like, this isn't Six of Pentacles. So anyways, generosity, prosperity, sharing, kindness. So this is the giving card, and the generosity goes both ways. Somebody may give you a gift in June, money, a personal item, or donated time to be the helper. reaching out to others in need because you absolutely understand their predicament. So either your job involves helping people, or you could be working at a soup kitchen or some sort of charity place, giving back to the community. You may give quietly with compassion and without discussion, and do so because it's the right thing. If you benefit from another person's generosity, you accept their help with grace. An additional reading of the card is being released from a karmic debt. Somebody could be releasing you in June. They may be holding something against you, and then in June they're like, they're not holding anything against you anymore. But your attitude in May is the Emperor, Angel of Wisdom. So this is somebody who has their life organized. This is somebody who takes care of themselves. Somebody who has boundaries. You don't just put up with anything anyone does to you. You have boundaries. I am strong, stable, and in control of my life. So there's order. Problems will be solved. You're going to help solve those problems. You feel like solving problems in May, and that's what's contributing to you finding out the answers with that Justice card. You protect those you are responsible for, so the card can show that you have people on your side. Okay. What's influencing you is apathy. Four of Cups, apathy. And to me, it's not necessarily a bad thing because you're not getting too emotionally involved in a situation. You could get emotional and choose a side, but you're not. You're indifferent. Indifference, doubt, bored, complacency. So you need to move ahead and work in relationships, and that's what you're doing. You're moving ahead, but you're waiting for something to happen, and boredom may be undermining your usual motivation. As you procrastinate or continue to feel disconnected, your energy levels may be low. 2. This 4 invites you to examine a flat situation rather than accept it. Then you'll get to see what needs to change and be able to make things happen. Okay? The obstacle is the Lovers. Angels of Commitment. So somebody's really serious about you. They really like you. They enjoy spending time with you. It's almost like this is the type of person that will be with you no matter what, like your ride or die. What I mean is, like, you could be married and, like, this person would still be hanging around you. I commit without fear to my happiness and well being. So this person hangs around you because you make them happy. And that's why they're so committed to you. But they're also your obstacle for May, is maybe because you keep thinking about them or they keep thinking about you. You need to make a decision about love, finances, home, or health. In established relationships, the card shows commitment. There's a choice to be made, and this needs to benefit you long term. So you could be thinking about your future, like, well, if I get with this person, how's it going to benefit my future? However, it's possible that your partner may turn away from love if you doubt your future together. If you are single, the card shows a new relationship and a love choice. So, if you're single at this time, because this is in your obstacle, you may not be ready for love. But the angel message is to make the best decision you can and commit to it, okay? Now, the outcome of everything is isolation. It's almost like you don't know what to do, so you're isolating yourself. It kind of reminds me of that song. I think it was by Brandy, and it's a very old song. And I haven't seen Three of Cups here, but it just kind of reminds me of it with that Lovers card, because that can also be a love triangle. And I don't know if you remember this song, but the boy is mine, he belongs to me, you haven't got enough. And I'm misquoting the lyrics, but it was two women, singing basically an argument over a guy. They were fighting over a guy. And it was crazy. And it's almost like you don't want to be in the middle of that if that is your situation, so you're isolating yourself. And gender roles can be reversed. It could be two guys fighting over a woman. So you're kind of worried about money and the future rather than focusing on the present. In relation to friendship groups, there may be anxiety about being rejected or excluded. An alternative reading is feeling alone after the breakup of a close relationship. So it's almost like one or both of you, or just one of you, either you or the person, or both of you are going to decide to break up. And you're going to feel kind of alone in May. It says, know that any feelings of insecurity are temporary. The situation will pass. Now, what you don't see coming is the death card. So this could be the ending of that relationship, or it could be some sort of change, transformation. Either you're changing or the person you used to be with is changing. I embrace change and new beginnings. So eventually you're going to embrace a new beginning. You're going to stop being in this Five of Pentacles energy, and you're going to embrace a new beginning. Okay. You may say goodbye to a relationship, home, or work situation, and often this may not be your choice. Yet, as you feel the loss, part of you will know that this change is necessary. To flourish, you need to be elsewhere. As the angel clears out the old in readiness for the new, an additional meaning is decluttering your home and cleansing your space. So the message is to allow life to take its course, accept loss rather than fight it. There are positive new opportunities coming your way, okay? So yeah, with that Lovers card, maybe y'all got found out. I don't know. If you are married, some of you are married, and if you're married and you had a lover and your spouse found out and they pack up and leave, well, that's that transformation, right? But that's all I have, Gemini. I hope things get better for you, and I hope you find the person you're looking for that makes you happy. I mean, granted, they, and I'm wording myself wrong, they cannot make you happy. You make yourself happy. But what I mean is the person who adds to your happiness. I hope you find somebody like that. So that's all I have, Gemini. Thank you.